If you have the switch initiative, you might as well be a mile ahead of your opponent. Hello YouTube! This is Chrizmaniac bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is again against dmalsdario. Yeah, dmalsdario. And this battle is a very good showcase of the VoltTurn strategy. For those of you who don't know what VoltTurn is, it is basically you turning and VoltTurning with your various Pokemon so that you're always one step ahead of your opponent and you always have the switch initiative, because when you VoltTurn, they bring in their Pokemon and then you could bring in a Pokemon that's effective against their Pokemon. If that makes sense at all. Anyways, you'll see in this battle. Anyways, I start off with Sahara, my Flygon, just to get the switch initiative, U-turn on anything, and all of his Pokemon are kind of weak to Flygon. So, like this Pinsir, for example, this Mega Pinsir, and he switches out, he doesn't want to get Stone Edged right away. And I believe that's what you go for, because in the beginning of a battle, that's when you play safe. And then if you're desperate at the end of the battle, that's when you need to make insane predictions. I like to play safe. Anyways, I get out of there, and in comes his Chansey. I know he's gonna go for a Toxic or something, so I switch in my Steel type, which is my Scizor, and now I can just go for a U-turn or whatever. And in comes this Infernape just to try to hit me with a Fire type move or threaten me out. But I go for the U-turn, and this is what I mean. Now I can send in a Pokemon that's effective against his Infernape, which is my Rotom, and he goes for the U-turn right there because he knows that he doesn't want to. He knows that I'm gonna switch out or go for the U-turn. So yeah, we're just U-turning all over the place right here, and he brings in that glow though, and yeah, it's very shiny. Yes, it glows really nicely. And right here, I triggered the choice specs, and now I can set up screens that properly, and that is great because now my Rotom has leftovers. That cat is looking at my Rotom very jealously because it is jealous of its leftovers. Like, my Rotom stole its leftovers. My Rotom's such a jerk. Well, it's good for me anyways, not good for my opponent. So I switch out of there with a Volt Switch, and he goes sets up the light screen. That is great because now with that thing locked into light screen, I can set up a nasty plot, I can set up a substitute, all that sort of stuff. He brings in Smeargle just to wall something. Because, yeah, that Chansey is such a big wall. I Mega Evolve my Houndour into Mega Houndour. And what do we go for here? I go for a Dark Pulse just to do damage to anything that switches in. Because I know a Substitute won't do much, or a Nasty Plot, because he still has Chansey. And even with a +2, I wouldn't be doing much to Smeargle, his Chansey. Anyways, he makes a very good prediction here. He brings in this Infernape, and right here I stay in with my Scizor. And he goes for the U-turn, and that is great now because I can go for the U-turn on anything on his Pokemon. And that was a very risky prediction right there, but it really paid off. He could have OHKO'd my Scizor with a Flare Blitz or a Fire Punch or something, but he just chose to U-turn, which is great. Now I can just U-turn on that chance. He does a lot of damage with that choice banded U-turn, and I just bring in my Flygon right here. I could just go for the Stone Edge. Doesn't knock it out. And that sucks. I thought he was gonna go into another Pokemon right here. I could have went for the superpower, but now his what's it called? Chansey is now almost a full health, and now I have no choice just to bring in my Scizor just to go for the U-turn again, because he might go for a Toxic. I could go all this thing all day, and I can just go for the U-turn. And he can bring in his Noivern. That is great because now I can just go. Oh wait, never mind. I don't U-turn. I go for the Brick Break right here. I just want to kill that Chansey, or rather KO it. And I don't do that much with the Brick Break. He's gonna go for the Flamethrower. I'm expecting that, and he does go for the Flamethrower. I bring my Flygon again just to resist that. And yeah, I don't know why people don't use Flygon that much because Flygon is a very good poke, especially when it's Choice Scarf. Anyways. He brings in Smeargle, and I predict that. I go for the superpower, and I bring it down a lot. His Chansey, and that is great. But I don't take it out, so I switch out right here, expecting him to soft boil. And I went back into Bryn Hill there just to go for the U-turn or something. But he withdraws here strangely, and that is great because now I can just U-turn on this Espeon and totally annihilate it, like absolutely destroy it. He switches out because he always wants to keep his Espeon for later. I were you, that dmalsdario, I would just sack it because it has a choice specs on it. But it's not bad actually. Choice specs Espeon, but still. Anyways, that U-turn does a huge number of damage. That Pinsir, that shiny Pinsir. I bring in Hazard Dodge, my Smeargle, and that I switch out right there because I don't want to do. I don't want to. What's it called? Oh wait, never mind. I don't know why I switched out right there. I could have spored that thing. And yeah, he crits my Scizor with a close combat. That kind of sucks because that really matters. As you can see right here, he can just go for the quick attack and knock my Scizor out. So that sucks. I should have just stayed in and spored with my Smeargle, but I wasted my Scizor right there. Yeah, that sucks. Anyways, I bring in my Flygon, just go for the Stone Edge or U-turn or whatever, and he just sends in Bisham Gold. And yeah, indeed, that Azumarill is gold. Looks very pretty. I go for the Stone Edge right here. Just wanted to destroy the Scizor. I mean, what? Not Scizor. That Pinsir, but it doesn't really do much. I send in my thingy, my Smeargle, just to sack it. But he goes for the play rough, and I know I can outspeed this guy, so I go for the Spore, I believe. And he sends in that Glow though, and yeah, that thing totally walls me. Well, yeah, I know I switched out with my Smeargle because I was expecting his Espeon to come in and go for the Magic Bounce, and then I couldn't like really do anything. But I go for Destiny Bond right there, just expecting his Azumarill to go for a play rough again, just to finish me off. But yeah, on my switch he sends up, he does a Wish, and he sends in Bisham Gold once again, just to wall my Mega Houndour. I Dark Pulse just anything, basically, just to get off damage. And that does a lot of damage actually, because that's resisted, and Azumarill is pretty bulky, so I'm not disappointed with Mega Houndour's attack, I mean special attack. Anyways, he goes for the Aqua Jet, and my Smeargle finally goes down, gets sacked, doesn't really do much this battle, because Espeon is a total answer to it. And anyways, he's sending my Rotom, and he can't really do much, so he knows that he's gonna switch out, and I go for the Volt Switch on basically anything right here. So that turns out to be his Espeon, and that is great. I get a good number of damage on the Espeon, and I send in my Flygon, I believe. Yep, in comes the Hera, and he goes for the U-turn just to finish this Espeon off. So down goes his Espeon. That Glow though, it's not gonna glow that much more this battle because it's down, and yeah, I sent my Flygon gets back to me, and then I sent in Gunther just to do some work, just to destroy stuff in this guy's team. And in comes Sam I Am. That's not gonna do much because on Aura Sphere, even though that thing is a special defensive wall, I'm gonna take it out with Aura Sphere. So down goes Chansey. Go away, Chansey. I don't like it. I hate it when you wall my team. Anyways, in comes this Infernape. Obviously, it's Iron Fist because he goes for a Thunder Punch. It's not enough to take my Blastoise out, and I can take this guy out with an Aura Sphere. Damn, Blastoise does so much work, even though it's not a Mega. And I am a really big fan of offensive Blastoise, not defensive Blastoise. Defensive Blastoise is kind of weak in my opinion, because your opponent could just take advantage of its defensiveness and its lack of offense, just set up on it or something. I don't know. Anyways, in comes his Noivern. He Hurricanes Gunther down, and Gunther is out. So I sent in Washington again, just so I could, yeah, he Hurricanes me, and right here I go for the Hidden Power Ice. And nobody expects Hidden Power Ice in Rotom because you don't have that stupid hacking stuff anymore. So people can't really hack Hidden Powers into their Pokemon, but I was lucky enough to get Hidden Power Ice on this Rotom, and that totally annihilated his what's it called? His Noivern. So I'm happy that I bred Hidden Power in that guy. So Washington goes down to the take attack of the Pinsir, and I bring in Dante just to get damage on something. And I flamethrower that Pinsir down. So Mega against Mega. My Mega wins this time. And yeah, Dante is doing work. And comes Bisham Gold. And this really sucks. I can't really do much against this guy. He doesn't go for the what's it called? Doesn't go for the Aqua Jet, surprisingly. Maybe he protected me to switch out. But yeah, that's great because I get damage off and has a Azumarill. But okay, this battle is decided in this, because if I knock him out with Earthquake, which I don't, I win. But yeah, he annihilates my Flygon with a Choice Banded, play rough, and I lost against dmalsdario 1-0, I believe, not in my favor. So that was a very good battle, dmalsdario. More battles will be up against dmalsdario in the future because me and this guy got so much good battles together. Anyways, I hope you folks enjoyed the battle. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all next time!